Hey all, hope you're keeping well. In today's video I thought I'd show you how to calibrate your monitor on Linux with a Spyder X calibrator. Some of you may have used these in the past on Windows, but there is a good Linux utility to do it. So I'll just give you a quick introduction to those that have never used one. You've got a lens on here and then a counterweight which you hang over the front and back of the monitor. And then you run this special piece of software and the monitor will flash a load of colours which this will read, and then it will calibrate the monitor to like sRGB accurately. A lot of monitors out of the box are sometimes either too warm or too cool or too vibrant, so this calibrates everything to a standard. So for example, say you're in Affinity Studio and you're designing a print job for some uncoated paper. You may select like an uncoated paper profile, but if the screen's not calibrated, then what you're seeing will not be accurate. So with tools like this, if your screen's accurate and the printer's doing their job and printing to a professional profile, then you should be able to see on screen a good representation on what you'll get as an end product. And it works the same for video with like Rec 709 and some other standards. So yeah, it's just all about standardizing across all screens so that everyone's seeing the same color within, I don't know, maybe a 5% threshold. Anyhow, I'll just hang this over the monitor and launch the software. I will cut in a little clip of it hanging on the monitor so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So we'll just put that on there. Software, DisplayCal. Just open that up. Right, so here's the software. I'm just going to put it over to the left because I've got my cal already hanging on the screen. But basically, you have your monitor in the display settings here, and just leave the correction on auto, and your instrument will come up with Spyder X. These plug in just via USB. And if we go to calibrate and profile, it will come up with a box which you position under the Spyder calibrator, and you hit start measurement. And first, actually, to check the white balance, it will want you to put the cap on the measuring device so that it takes like a blank reading with no colours. So you just go OK on that. Here it is here. So it's just gone to my second monitor just to annoy me. So OK. Place light tight cap on the instrument or place on a dark matte surface and press OK. So you do that, so you see the cap's back on. Then once that's done, then we hang it over. And then you just hit OK and it will start flashing away and measuring all the colours. At the moment, it does also give you the option to tweak the white balance on your monitor control should you have them, but if you don't have them or you don't want to use that bit, you're just going to continue on to calibration and it will compensate for that. So if we go continue on to calibration now, we'll start flashing away, and this will go for like 5 to 10 minutes. I think it actually does a more thorough job than the Windows app. I remember the Windows app being quicker, but this seems to fire more colours for longer, so it might actually be a little bit more accurate. I know that this tool's got a lot more settings. You can go crazy with this slider on the software, so it will flash like many shades of each colour just to like get you from 97 to 99%, if that makes sense. Anyway, I won't leave the whole video in of all the flashing colours because I'm sure you don't want to sit here for 10 minutes just looking at different shades of green, blue and red. So you just let it do its thing, and I'll jump to the end where you just select the profile and click install. Okay, that's just finishing up. So there we have it. We have a created profile. So you will find when you calibrate your screen it looks a bit duller, and you have to get a little bit used to it because monitors are more designed, well, not all, but some of the cheaper monitors are just vivid out of the box but not color accurate. So now you would just go install profile, and the profile has been activated, and up the top here is where you can select them if you want to change back. Also, these ICC profiles are cross-platform, so you could technically calibrate on Windows, copy the ICC and then install it on Linux if you wanted to do it that way. So there is a folder directory here somewhere where I accessed earlier. Where did I find it? Okay, yeah, there we go. They're saved in data DisplayCal storage. So you could cut the two files out of there and back them up also. But the calibration is just the monitor. It doesn't have anything to do with the Linux distro that you are using. It's purely just a screen calibration. So you could use this on other Linux distros as well. The software DisplayCal I've installed from a Flatpak because it uses an old version of Python, so that was the recommended way to install it. So if you go onto FlatHub and find it, and just make sure you got the tool in your Linux distro to install Flatpaks. But as far as I know, it works across all distributions like Debian, Arch, Red Hat, etc. So anyhow, hope that helps, and hope the pro apps keep coming to Linux. All the best, and please hit subscribe.